How's it going out there, everybody? As always, I am the Wolf Knight, and welcome back to some Dragon Quest Builders 2. Continuing from where we left off yesterday. If you remember, we said we were going to do some stuff down here, and, sorry about that. And we did exactly that. We took, we made some nice little crop fields out of our sugarcane, tomatoes, pumpkin, sweet, and cabbage. Got just a little temporary sleep area. But we've got our kitchen with the dining room and a little toilet set up so we can start getting night soil. They finished, we've almost finished with the river. We're about halfway there. Now, if you remember right in Furrow Fields, I said, if you connect a simple kitchen up to a dining room, this will create a restaurant and give you an icon on your mini map up there. So I wanted to, but when we did it on Furrow Fields, for some reason it didn't do it. So we did it here, so I figured I'd show you. We placed these on here. Josh turns the dining room and kitchen into one room, and we open a restaurant. So we come out, and as you can see, we pull up our mini-map. We have a nice little fork and spoon on a plate icon, showing this is our little restaurant we've made. Nothing too fancy. A nice, small, simple kitchen. And now it does have to be a simple kitchen for this and a dining room to be turned into a restaurant. You can't use any of the other kitchens combos you'll discover later. But alrighty, let's continue with. We had just gotten. Our villagers would like us to go and get a chicken, and for that, we need to go to an explorer shore. And if you remember, I've told you about explorer shores before. That we will go and do these checklists on there to acquire an infinite supply of certain resources. Let's come over here and talk to the good captain. So, more to explore. If you need more materials or fancy some new items, then the Explorer Shores are for you. You can even use gratitude to unlock new islands. And that's exactly what we will be doing. So we will be heading over here to Soggy Skiri. So you can now travel there. Let's hit square so we can see island info. And as you see, if we complete the checklists, we will get an infinite supply of wood and an infinite supply of dry grass. Just basic. We will only get a basic amount of resources. The basic resources. Let's come over here to Blossom Bay. If we hit square on it, we'll see once we unlock it for 300 gratitude, we will get infinite supply of cord and infinite supply of grass fiber. Now, if you notice up there, it says we see Builderdom's best category, Meadows 0 out of 19. And I'll show you what those are during our travels. So let's head over to Soggy Island, basically. Still need to read that letter in our mailbox right there. So If I'm not in a talkative mood right now, I just, it's about 10 right now where I'm at, and I just woke up, so yeah. I'll probably be able to talk a little bit as I'll be able to, yeah. You know how it is in the morning. Some people will be, some people can right up at it in the morning and be able to get like right into whatever. Let the adventure begin. Scavenger hunt. Each of the Explorer Shores has its own unique sights to see and items to discover. If you complete an island's checklist, you'll gain a special bonus and unlimited supply of a useful material. And that is true. Basically, let's see. There's nothing we can discover on this island, I believe. Ah, yes, see, here we go. Check. Josh ticks the mossy earth off the list. If you look down there on the dry grass section, you'll see we got a little check. Check. Plumberry tree. And that's basically what this is. We just parachute or windbreaker over to the island over here, and then we just start looking around. So let's see, what are we? Kelp, no. Leafy, spoiled soil. Now we'd have to find. Now we would not want to find the chicken. If you remember how we recruited the dog, it's the same way for chickens. Check withered tree. Now it'll take a little bit to check off everything off the list. Oh looky, a chicken. Now one thing you want to be careful. Animal magnetism. Carefully sneak up behind an animal by gently pushing the stick, and when you're within touching distance, press X to stroke it and your new friend will start to follow you. Now you have to be careful because your monsters can kill the animals. I befriend a chicken. See now, here we go, some hummus. If you remember right, we use fertilizer to make this. And it's great for growing plants very fast. Now the thing about hummus is it won't stay when you use fertilizer on the ground to make it hummus, it won't stay hummus. It will eventually turn back, just into plain earth. So, yeah, it will eventually, just turn back into plain earth. You will get a good bit of harvests from it. But, like I said, we'll take a good bit of it. And as you say, you can also find different vegetables scattered across the island in small little patches like this. This is how you will find all the different crops. The 15 different crops. So let's continue on. Oh, I think we have to, forgot to check wheat off the list. So what we're looking for is... one other thing is, not only can the monsters kill your animal followers, you can too. So if we take this sword to our chicken, we'll get chicken breast from it. So we have to be careful when doing that. Ah, there's something. I know we have to check that off the list. Thank you. Now there will always be something on the list that is decently hard to find. It's you'll really have to there'll be certain things you really have to look for. Gangrenous greenery. I always hate these guys. One of the reasons I built my wall back on furrow fields is because of those guys. I got tired of them just constantly attacking me while I was trying to do anything near furrow fields. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do something I never did. I'm gonna go around the whole boundary and I'm gonna put up a frickin' wall. Make this a true base. So yeah, it's something I recommend doing. Now that I've done it, just because of how annoying these slugs are. I'm pretty sure all you out there know how there's like that one annoying enemy in the game. No matter what it is, he's, you know, he doesn't hurt. It's just he's annoying. Because, you know, it's always like, it's always fucking with you. See, he won't leave me alone. Oh no, that's bad. We're hitting a chicken there. See, that's where you have to be careful. Be careful about using your big bash too when around the chicken, because you can, I think you can one-shot the chicken with it. Now, chickens is going to be one of your best producers of food at the beginning of the game, because I think they lay about, I think one chicken lays about 3 eggs. And because they don't, you know, go away like vegetable seeds, you will collect a lot of eggs if you have several chickens. So yeah, be careful when you're. There's several animals in the game. There's chickens, dogs, as we already seen on Furrow Field, cats. That one's kind of obvious. There would be cats. I mean, you can't have a. It wouldn't necessarily be fair to cats if you just had dogs in the game. So, yeah, I think it's only fair that, you know, you have cats in the game and not just dogs. I mean, they're just as much a household pet as dogs. Alright, I think we got. Now, another thing about Explorer's Shores is they're completely unlike your main starting island and the chapter islands, you know, where you do the main story. Explorer's Shores are completely randomized. Every time you go to it, it will be a completely different layout. And whenever you leave, you know, it's basically that island's basically, you know, deleted. It's to make room for the new island. And Explorer's Shores are decently big, so you will have to do a little bit of traveling. Let's see. Always on the lookout for stuff that we don't have on our list. See, we need some stumps. So, let's make a stump. Malroth, darn it. Don't do that. Can we not check it off the list? Or do we have to actually find a stump? Now, here's a good bit of hummus. So yeah, take your time and collect a good bit of this hummus. And then, you know, you can always go back to your island and replace the earth with this. Because, you know, as I said before, you know, collect this stuff because it'll save you on the resources of having to make it. Go away, you little butthole. Oh, there we go. Plumberry stump. Yeah, it had to be a plumberry stump, not a stump from a withered tree. Annoying! Are they trying to be extra annoying today's? Or is it just because I woke up is there why they're extra annoying? They don't want to seem to leave me alone. Yeah, they're trying to be extra annoying buttholes today since I just woke up. So hate that. I'll get, you know, when it comes to playing a game like any gamer, I'll get mad at certain stuff, you know. You know, I think that's the way it goes when you're a gamer. Everyone will have those moments where they're raging. It's just part of being a gamer. Now, don't be one of those, there's one thing I hate when playing, Apex Legends. Especially if you don't have a mic. Those people who are talking shit. Especially when you get into a bad situation. One example of when I was playing Apex Legends is I was playing on duos mode, and this guy just wouldn't stop cussing me out because I was running away from the fight. And the reason I ran away from the fight is because I had hardly any ammo, and I was almost out of health. And he was down, and it was, you know, just me. It's like, what do you expect me to do in this situation? Any good Apex player that I would like to have said to him, and especially that I've watched on YouTube, they get into that situation, they'll fall back, heal, and then try to re-engage. So, yeah, I say, don't be like that. Because playing with people like that is no fun. And they always say stuff like, uninstall the, he said to me, uninstall the game. Don't play this anymore. You can't play. Basically calling me a coward and whatnot for running away. I was like, how am I a freaking coward for running away in that situation? Yeah, if a person like that had to go to a war, he could be the last one standing on his whole squad. And he'll try to rush the enemy. You know what that would get him, ladies and gentlemen? That would just get him shot. You know, he wouldn't last in a war. Because he'd be trying to run in with his... He'd be trying to run in. Ah! It's called tactics. It's called a strategic retreat. I've heard pro Apex players say in that kind of situation, it's alright to fall back, reassess. And that's what I was doing. I fell back and reassessed the situation, so... So if you watch my video and you're one of those players, let me just say this. You know, one of those players who, you know, are exactly the way I describe. And you're playing with somebody that you're playing with a person that doesn't have a mic and he's not doing what you're liking. Do everyone a favor. Shut up. Because no one likes you, no one really wants to play with you if you act like that. So, yeah. Just don't be an idiot. You know, you won't be able to find many friends playing online. You know, when I first started playing a game like Apex, you know, I didn't think I would friend anyone other than, you know, people I knew who had a PlayStation. But I found that's not the case. I've made friends with, we're only, you know, friends just so far as, you know, we play Apex. But nonetheless, just a little slight friends, game friends, basically. You know, I don't know much about them. Other than we, you know, we play Apex, and you know that's all right. That's the great thing about online gaming, is making new friends. Sorry, chicken. Well, y'all chickens are the ones getting in the way. But anyway, guys, we're out of time for today's episode. I'll go around to this Explorer Shore and finish up the checklists. I was really hoping we could get to one, but I really want to collect all this hummus. So, thank you guys for joining me. Please be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And, you know, let me know if y'all would like to see me do any more Apex videos. And, now I know at the end of every video I say comment. Please do. I would really like to know, like, what you think of my channel, what you think of my videos, and if you would like to see me, like, do anything on, anything kind of funny, or, like, for this, if you'd like to see me, like, try to build something, you know. So, yeah, be sure to post in the comments. And, you know, generally let me know what you think. I'm a nice guy. I'm a very nice guy if you ask anyone that knows me. I basically say, you know, if you have any I can take criticism. Because, you know, at the end of the day, whatever, you know, you can, you know, people's words don't really affect me, because, you know, at the end of the day, what you're saying is just words. You know, if it's like, oh, I think you're playing a little shitty. If you play like this, you'd be doing a little better. You know, tips, tricks, whatever, you know. Any kind of little criticism, please post it. I don't mind. I welcome it. But anyway, guys, like I said, thank y'all for joining me. Please be sure to, like I said, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye.